morning sun was shining bright, the sky was clear, the breeze was light. Young Clara Higgins walked the street in shiny shoes upon her feet. Beside her rolled a pram of blue, all polished up, clean, bright and new. Inside it lay her darling boy, sweet baby Toby, full of joy. They strolled along the steep high road where heavy wooden wagons towed. The hill went down for half a mile while Clara walked with happy smile. She passed a grand and fancy store with golden handles on the door. The window held a sparkling ring, a lovely, bright, expensive thing. Then Clara stopped to take a look, her eyes fixed on a silver book, and on a gown of red and white that filled her heart with sweet delight. She let go of the handlebar to look at trinkets from afar. She quite forgot the dangerous steep while baby Toby fell asleep. She quite forgot to set the brake. Oh, what a terrible mistake. The metal lever stayed unlatched as Clara stood and stared attached. A gentle gust began to blow, the iron wheels began to go. A quiet roll, a little slide, the pram began its awful ride. It moved an inch and then a foot, past piles of dust and blackest soot. It gained a sudden burst of speed, unchecked by any fence or reed. Then Clara turned her head around and heard a dreadful clicking sound. She saw the empty space beside and watched the pram begin to glide. My baby Clara shrieked in dread, her face turned white, her hands to head. Oh, help me! Someone stop the cart, it holds the sweet breath of my heart. Down Cobble hill the carriage flew as cold wind whipped and wild gust blew. The wheels spun round with noisy roar, much faster than it rolled before. Poor baby Toby woke in fright and clutched his blanket tight and white. He began to cry and scream in fear as danger drew so very near. For down below the river ran beside a heavy butcher's van. If nothing stopped the heavy pram, it sure would crash with awful jam. Poor Clara ran with all her might, her tears blurred out her panic sight. She tripped upon her heavy skirt and fell down hard into the dirt. Save my son, she cried aloud to all the shocked and frozen crowd. The people watched in helpless fright at such a wild and awful sight. The carriage bounced off every stone, it flew so fast it moved alone. 100 yards and 60 more, it rattled past the baker's door. The wind was howling fierce and loud when suddenly a strange black cloud appeared right in the middle street where slope and rocky cobblestones meet. Out stepped a man from out the air. He had dark eyes and silver hair. He wore a coat of velvet black with top hat tilted on his back. He was not there a second past. He materialized so strange and fast. He stood right in the runaway path, unmoved by speed or dangerous wrath. With single arms stretched calm and wide, he stepped right up to meet the ride. He caught the handlebar of steel and stopped the spin of every wheel. The pram came to a sudden halt without a bump or single fault. The iron frame stood totally still right halfway down the steep old hill. The gentleman then leaned right down inside the hood of softest brown. He lifted Toby in his arms, safe from every threat and harm. He wiped away the infant's tear and whispered soft, "You're safe, my dear." Sweet Toby stopped his crying sound and looked up at the man he found. Then Clara reached them out of breath rescued from the jaws of death, she fell upon her trembling knees and gasped out words amidst the breeze. You saved my boy, you saved his life, you saved me from a mother's strife. The stranger smiled a gentle grace with soft compassion on his face. He placed the baby in her grip, a quiet smile upon his lip. Take care, he said in voice so low, for precious seeds are slow to grow. And Clara hugged her baby tight and wept with joy in bright sunlight. She looked up quick to offer gold or ask his name so grand and bold. But as she raised her tearful eyes, she gasped in ultimate surprise. The space where he had stood was bare. He melted into thin, clear air. No puff of smoke, no sudden sound, no footsteps printed on the ground. He vanished like a passing dream beside the rushing mountain stream. The crowd rushed down to see the sight, all buzzing in amazed delight. Where did he go? The baker cried. He vanished, said a man nearby. Young Clara held her darling boy, her heart filled up with wondrous joy. An angel from the sky above had saved her child with quiet love. Now Cobble Hill still stands today, where heavy wooden wagons play. And Clara checks the brake twice over beneath the fields of blooming clover. And no one knows the stranger's name, or where he went, or whence he came, just that he saved a little child when rolling wheels went fast and wide.